Gain up to 10% extra critical chance on next attack based upon distance moved. What the? Unless you're charging up. Guaranteed chance or just 30? That's very pitiful, honestly. Also, why does it go to 100? Lazy nature, increase maximum health by 1, reduce movement speed by 10. Yeah, sure. Okay, developers, this is not 10%, this is more like 20. Increase maximum health by 1 and reduce movement speed by 10. This is, I can guarantee you this is not 10%, developers. Maybe if the character wasn't faster from the diagonals, it would be a whole different story, but you know. How is this 10%? Also 10%. 10% crit is still only 30%, man, it's not 100. How is so protected? Never mind, I'll just use the long arrows instead. How about that loser, huh? I'm sorry, did you just slow me as if I'm not slow enough as it is? God, where do you think you're going, honestly? Something is off the screen shooting at me. And they're multi-shot, so I don't know where they're shooting from. God, I'm so slow. Are you sure this is 10% slow? I don't even believe for a second this is 10% slow. Yes, thank you, game, I know. Steal from the blacksmith. The most useless man alive. Oh, Apostle Signpost. Did the game... or did they explain this? Apostle Signpost can be activated by using a token of spite. Sorry, Apostle. Oh, what? Hold on, did the game... I'm gonna have to check my videos later. I'm sorry, there's a feature in the game that doesn't work on hard mode? Or they forgot to explain it? Okay, wait, so do I just do this? Did the game ever explain this on hard? On my first run? I sent another Apostle GIF. Follow the signpost. Let's head out right away. Don't tell me this is a boss fight that I just skipped the entire area. Seal the post. Yep, yeah, just hurry up by all means, don't explain anything. Fuck me, honestly. Why are you attacking me, man? I'm pressing on platforms. Does that help? Yay? Did I get myself a boy? Already got a better arrow. Mysterious portal, should I go back? No. I need to prepare a little more in an area that is just a square. What is that thing about where like they give an option of going back from an area when the area is already... Okay, I'm just so tempted to pause the game right now and go back to the video. No, you know what? It's a principle of the thing. No, I have to check this. I'm looking at yesterday's videos. I'm trying to find out if the game actually explained this to me. Oh, it did! Oh my god, what a terrible tutorial! So it didn't tell me I need to, like, I need to use the skill at the boss. Sorry, not at the boss, at the sign. But what? Which player would press an attack button? What, there are not enough buttons on a keyboard to press buttons, man? No, I'm tempted to go back on hard. Okay, you know what? Let's look at the developer's intended vision for the game. Although, mind you, that normal one was a very good run. But that one was a very good run. I even got a good bow. And like an idiot, I had to restart just on principle. I don't even know I'm trying to do this on hard. The intended developer's vision for their stupid game that they didn't bother balancing for 2 seconds. You know, it's just like Heidi. Technically, the developers never finished their own game. I just love that. I'm short on money. Bitch, don't make me steal your cat, okay? Also, by the way, this thing over here was complaining about not having a cat. And then somehow she found a cat in the Valhallas. By the way, that's a very low quality audio on the cat. What, the developer recorded their cat with their microphone? The Eisenhower. Oh, on hard it also costs more to buy items. Why? It costs more to buy items? Why? The worst game to play online, no, during Christmas times. A game that's gonna tilt me, I just love the idea of that. I could literally just be playing like for 1 hour, 2 hours, some shitty Christmas horror games that are like 5 minutes long instead I'm doing this. Society owes me, honestly. I like how my aims half of the time don't go wherever I want them. Hold on, see all skill? Or I can just shoot twice. Also, what, I don't get a good ending if I don't release all the apostles? Those little boys, huh? Oh wow, already, wow, what are the chances I got? Wow, this run is already fucking me over. Increase attack range. I'm wondering if I get hit, I should get hit and gain a massive bonus to my damage and then just slow down time. It's one of those whoopee bows. I mean, you could at least give me a lot of ammo, man. What's the 124 only? 120 for such a shitty bow, huh? Oh, the big... Oh, this orb floats. I don't know if that's good, actually. Okay, I just wanna... I just wanna see if the orb will, like, float on an enemy and, like, continuously does damage. If it does, that'll be really good. Let me destroy some ancient culture here. I can't have on hard mode, honestly, the hitboxes are somehow worse. Oh my god, how do I determine where the hitbox is? Ceremonial bow fires this, slightly faster, fires 2 arrows, maybe this one is better. Well, I don't know, honestly, fuck me if I know anything about this game. Ah! Wow, what a lag! Increased charge speed by this. Increased critical chance by this. Since I have a multi-shot, I think crit chance might be better. Technically, this will be 10% on each arrow, assuming that's how it's calculated. Honestly, this game needs to give me a freebie. It can't like keep on doing like random math however it wants with every other build that I tried. Okay, perfect place to test out the bow that I want to test out. Like, does the orb... Sealed Apostle of Courage, see courage. He's a courageous cat boy. It does stay on him. Okay, this actually might be my boss killer then. Am I getting hit in the background? Okay. Multi-shot. I might as well upgrade you, honestly. Like once the blacksmith... I don't know what you do with the blacksmith, like with the extra resources. You might as well spend them and upgrade your weapon early on. If you find 3 good ones, which I did. Oh yeah, this area. You're all out, you're useless on hard mode. See, developers, when you say hard mode's the intended vision, there are bombs that are completely useless. Oh, I need it equipped for it to work anyways. Exorcism bow, exorcism talisman. I like how it's called just like the lucky talisman. Sorry, the lucky charm. I guess it's delicious. Increase relic harmony when I have the 2 things. When attack enemy, 50% chance to activate talisman exorcism. Around the player for 10 seconds. Talisman Exorcism. I like how they tell me what it's doing and then it explains what the skill is. Dealing continuous damage to enemies within range and applying Purging Talisman. And then, it also explains what Purging Talisman is. I like how it doesn't bother explaining anything in the first line. Decrease movement speed by 20%, increase damage received by 20%. Upon defeating an enemy with a talisman, fire additional talisman in circular path. This is a whole bunch of complicated... I like how there's like... I like how one line says something, and then the next line explains what that is, and then the other line has to explain what the other line means. I like how they just kept on explaining themselves. See, if you eat your leafy greens, you become lightning. Oh, she's getting debuffed! Huh? Easy, Laura. How many greens do you have? God, deforestation is not my fault now, is it? Weird... Sorry, what? Wind Monk, not Weird Monk. Wind Monk. When attacked, apply Monk Blessing to the player at 6 stacks of Monk's Blessing. Restore all health of the player and permanently increase attack power and critical damage by 50%, then destroy this relic. When attacked, apply Monk's Blessing to the player. So I get attacked 6 times. Restore all health. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna die. Right? Sorry, I have 5 HP, so I don't have 6 actually. What? Are you not dead? What were you? Oof. I'm stuck in something. Okay, the debuff actually works on all weapons, so I don't need to simply use that weapon. Okay, so the debuff actually just stays around me and works. It doesn't simply apply. God, the way it's written, you think it only applies once and that's it. Gain attack power and movement speed for each enemy with bleed status. Whenever you defeat an enemy with bleed, gain 1 stack of Murder Frenzy on this relic. For every 10 Murder Frenzy, additional 5 damage against enemies with bleed, maximum 50 at maximum murder stacks, additional damage regardless of enemy bleed. Wow! Wow, that's a lot of words, man, for what is essentially just a bleed build. Gain 50% attack power and 50 critical damage for 3 seconds. And what's the catch? Is there a catch? Oof. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitchy. Uh-huh. 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 Are you not already in second phase, man? Never mind, this is just flat on, huh? I need more arrows? What? Never mind, that wasn't my boss killer. What did I expect? Never mind, the weapon is still bad. After maintaining movement for 3 seconds, drop a Thunderbolt. After maintaining movement for 3 seconds... That's more than 3 seconds, man. Hold on. Okay, reset. It's more like 3.5, 375, 4 seconds, man. Don't lie to me, developers. You don't think I know how to count? Joke's on you. I don't. What just happened? Who is doing what? There's somebody alive that I can't... Whoa. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna die again now with the lack of hearts. Have a heart, man. When attacking, another Buddha. Oh, come on. I shouldn't have bought the hearts, actually. No, but like, I would die no matter what. Oh, I don't have enough for Buddha. Ah, fuck me. And then nothing else drops money around here, right? God. Can I zoom out from the game? I wish I could, but I can't. Okay, I think this guy will give me money. Right? I give souls and he has a chance of giving me a certain amount of money. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Sealed Apostle of Courage! Hey, it's the boy again! I don't want the same boy! Hold on, the game is lagging. The game is like, what are you doing? Oh, see? That's why they say no, because you can barely pick up a... Oh my god, this game. For every beads, not anal. For every 0.5 seconds charging, create an energy ball around the player up to a maximum of 6. Upon firing a charge attack, launch all created energy balls at the enemy, dealing 20 damage each. Well, once my Buddha breaks, I might put you here. And which one's the best charge ball? Was it you? Well, you're actually good, but like, for some reason you're actually barely doing any damage. By the way, I just released the same character again. What is going on? Did I misunderstand this masterpiece? Yeah, I think it just used up souls. So because there isn't a way to like use up souls in an efficient manner, the solution the developers put in the game, I might as well... Oh, right, I never visited you, right. Here's some more money. I'm sorry, you can destroy weapons? I'm sorry. This guy can accidentally break a weapon. Okay. Dear... What was it? Sexy Korea? South Korea... North Korea are the... North Korea are the guys that keep on shooting missiles, right? South Korea is the one that, like, destroys the life of their children, right? Which one is it? Dear developers, I get it that you love gacha and RNG, but oh my god. This is not Binding of Isaac. You don't have half of the gameplay elements from Binding of Isaac, and you have a guy that can break your weapon. Are you fucking serious? Maybe stop ruining your children's life before that. How about that, huh? So should I play this guy until like I get a little money? So 100 souls each time, or crystals or whatever, I get about the equivalent in money. I don't even think that's RNG, honestly. God damn it, man. Oof. Uh-huh. Ugh. Can you go into second phase? Thank you. Oh no. Oh no, I don't have any orbs. Oh boy. Yeesh. Oh my god, I ran out of arrows over there. Am I gonna die this time because I did the wrong? Okay, just bury 2 lives so I can get the thing. What do you have for me? Upon defeating enemy, all weapons reload an arrow. Restore all health and reload all weapons and currently equipped weapons. Deal 5 players damage to all enemies. No, do this. Yes, thank you. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 3 attack power, but reduce movement speed by 7. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 3 attack power, but reduce movement speed by 7. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 3 attack power, but reduce movement speed by 7. Okay, so it means I reduce my speed by 70%? And I gain 30 attack? But it's reset when attacked. Oh, when I get hit. Sure, I guess. But why did the game just select leave the source? I was gonna quit my run there. Oh my god, this UI, honestly, this Nicholas publisher guy. Honestly, every single developer that they published so far had terrible UI. I don't know how they did this. Also, I just realized what's happening with these guys. Every time you hit them, they pop a thingy. So you have to kill them before they pop their thingy. And then there's this. See, it's so much fun is I have to run around slowly, not touching anything in life. Just like a strip club, you can watch but you can't touch. And then you buy a Love Sense and install a Sims mod and you call it a day. That's a very low level joke, or it's very high if people don't know what I'm talking about. That's how you know a joke is good. Create a shield, create 3 shields that rotate around the player and blocks enemy attacks. Shields are destroyed when making contact with the enemy attack and are regenerated after a certain amount of time. You might be better than what I want. I mean, okay, I shouldn't think this of 3 extra lives, you know? They're like rotating around me like a Panzer Dragoon until I get hit and die. Oof, oof, oof. Oof. God, I'm stuck in animation when I shoot. I thought that lightning was for me. Oh, the Thief Shrine! The Thief Shrine? What's a Thief Shrine? Can I steal something from the heavens? That's a huge cat. I picked up a lot of things, so if you need anything, please purchase it. Nabby isn't cheap, see? Big cats, big pussies are not cheap. Big black pussies are not cheap. You have a family to feed. Don't we all have a family to feed? Who the fuck do you think you are to say you have a family to feed? Cat, shut the fuck up. Well, I'm just getting hit everywhere, huh? Its strength is increasing. Good for him. God, these are all over the place, man. Oh, Jesus! Oof! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you sure I can do this without dodging developers? What are you doing? Oh my god, all these new moves, man. Fuck. Honestly, actually, you know what? Never mind. I absolutely hate this game.
Oh my god, all these new moves, man. Fuck. Honestly.
Oh my god, there's so many moves on these bosses that I just can't do anything constantly. What is this? Yeah, back to the Apostles, man. God, I feel like I just wasted time in this game, honestly. This game, honestly, for the first time ever in my life, I feel like I'm just wasting my time by playing it constantly. I'm not unlocking anything new. I have to go to this stupid tart over here, and she's like, oh, but wait, can I unlock another Apostle? Okay, use seal. What seal? Oh my god, I'm supposed to use these to unlock them? What? Okay, can I at least see their skills and what... Can I at least see... Can I at least see, like, what they are? I basically cannot see what their skills are. I'm gonna waste precious resources unlocking... Wow, they really want me to grind, huh? I honestly don't think this game is balanced at all. The game doesn't have the what do you call it? It doesn't have the polish required for this kind of difficulty. I mean, I'm not exactly sure you're supposed to use charge attacks against enemies like that. Golden Wing Bow. Golden Arrows, 50% chance to gain gold. 50% chance to gain 1, 2, 3 gold. Wow. Who the fuck cares, man? Gold is not my problem. I mean, it is, but at the same time, not really. By the way, how many arrows do you carry with you? Okay, what was that? Why did it shoot down there? I was over here. Why they try to track me? Oh my god, games like this cannot sustain enemies tracking you, man. Are you stupid? Merry Christmas to everybody. When starting a charge attack, push away nearby enemies if you dodge an attack right before getting hit. Fine, increase my movement speed. By the way, this is not 20%. This is like 50, I think. I don't even think the developers know how to math, honestly. I should honestly just play on normal. This is way too much. But at the same time, on normal, they're like enemy attack patterns that have blind spots completely and you can easily avoid them. I'm not getting any gold, by the way, right? Or does it only work on enemies? Am I gaining the gold? Is the gold dropping? I'm not seeing it drop, I'm just seeing particle effects. Okay, yeah, it does drop. It doesn't go in inventory like the other one. But I like how the tree essentially is shooting magma at me. Can you die? Thank you. Do you drop any money? I can't tell. Please die. Thank you. I mean, technically, if I attack a wall and destroy it, did I not defeat an enemy? Why is the coin thing like so, you know, so avant-garde? Huh. Wow, they tried to delete me over there. Okay, so Seal the Apostle of the Night. See, they're trying to sleep. Fuck them, wake up. Developer, this is not skill. Okay, developers, I don't know what you think skill implies. Okay, I literally have no idea what you mean by skill. This is not skill. The player is not able to see, predict, or know where, like, the shots are gonna come from. Maybe the shots were being prepared behind it, so if I'm close, I could see it. But that is okay. Fire 2 arrows that fly in a curved path. Yeah, sure, I guess. I can't even unlock characters normally. I have to grind for them as well. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Some people can't let go of the grind. It's like their entire life depends on it. You know, the golden bow, not to be useless, you could make it like drop 10% more money that the enemy drops. So from a boss, you get 10% more. Otherwise, I just killed the boss and I got like 1 gold. 1 extra gold. Oh my god, what are these hitboxes, honestly? God, these hitboxes are so bad. It's not at all where I'm aiming. Also, there's a slight tilt to my arrows, just like this entire game is tilting me. Okay, developers, can you please learn English? Like, oh my god, seriously, I'm so tired of all these Nicholas games that can't English. How is this even possible, honestly? Okay, when you say the arrow... By the way, I don't know how to avoid this, okay? I can't, like, go to both sides of my eyes. I'm pretty sure, like the enemy tries to pattern you. I'm pretty sure the enemy tries to pattern you, like it tries to read your patterns on when you're trying to go. Am I hitting you? I can't tell. Sure. Yeah, activate this. Huh? Yeah? Oh my god, the lag is incredible in this game. After dodging, apply burn to nearby enemies. When attacked, apply burn to nearby enemies. So just... Oh my god, English is so hard for apparently for some people. If you get hit or dodge, apply burn to nearby enemies. That's it. You don't need 2 sentences, man. Or just like write 2 lines, one after, like not one after another, like one below, one above, you know, like oh my god, whatever, man. Like they didn't put any effort in this game, honestly, all things considered. By the way, why am I fast again? Now I'm way too fast. There's something wrong with this game. There's actually objectively something wrong. I just went from having 20% speed in the previous level due to an upgrade, and now it feels like I have 40, maybe 60. Look at this, it's considerable. Because look at this, fire 2 arrows that fly in a curved path. What? That's not curved, man. Don't you guys know English? That's not curved. Curve means the arrows curve, or they curve, like, two types of curve. It curves, okay? Or it curves like a Fibonacci sequence, or it does the split. curve. That's it. It doesn't randomly change over time. This is... Look at this. This is not a curve. Oh my god, this is a disaster. A game this hard having such major spelling mistakes that can ruin a build? Why even make a game, guys? I don't understand. Did you guys not know how to make games? Also, apparently there's an era in here. This. God, that was very hard to see. Yep, just go in the corner. Why not? You degenerate. Okay, no, this is a dead run. This is a dead run. This is a dead run. This is incredibly stupid. By the way, I just want to make something clear in case people might be thinking he's tilting for no reason. Half of these attacks, when I was editing my video, I calculated half of these attacks in this game, the animation to the attack starting, and on average, it like, you know, it leaves the enemy and starts going towards the player. It's 30 milliseconds. Okay? It's 30. And that is with me giving it the benefit of the doubt. You know what is the average reaction time of a person? 24. Sorry, not 24. Sorry, not like the TV show 24. It's 25 milliseconds. These developers literally did not give enough space to just everything. Imagine this. Your average person with an average keyboard, with an average mouse, with an average controller, and with an average monitor doesn't have the reaction time to react what is going to happen on the screen. Sniper Shrine activated. I literally have no idea what this is. Does it tell me here? No, this must be a buff or something, right? But who the fuck knows? Or maybe it shows me other things. No, it doesn't. The game doesn't explain anything. Oh my god, this is a disaster. The human reaction time is 15 milliseconds? No, it isn't 15 milliseconds. No, it isn't. 15 milliseconds. The 15 millisecond reaction time that many people on the internet read about, that is for specifically males in their 25. Males in their prime. Okay? The 15 millisecond reaction time that a male might have has it at the ripe old age of 15. Sorry, not 15, of 25. They're in their prime. That's not how it works. You can't make a game around somebody who's only level... Sorry, not level. I mean, I guess technically it is a level. Around somebody who's like the age of 24, 25, you know? You can't do that, man. Especially if you're not gonna compensate for that. Like, these attacks are ridiculous. They're 30 milliseconds each one. Your average human cannot react to them if they're near them. If they're like one... Watch it. I died by the spike, I know that, but how did I die on the spike immediately like that? Don't the spikes have almost like a half a second delay on the red? Oh my god, I didn't actually see the red because my character was covering it! Oh my god, this is so bad, honestly, this game. I should just play it on normal, I think. This is honestly not fun. Hard mode is not fun. Hard mode, the developer's intended vision, is not fun. It's actually very bad. I just want to see the developer. I want to see the arrogant idiot who made this game that thinks they're good at games. I want to see them stream and play this game. I want to see them complete this game without breaking the game. You know, I'm pretty sure this is what's gonna happen. If you ever see the developer playing this game, the developer that says hard mode is intended vision, I can guarantee you, within the first 2 levels or 3, they keep on restarting the game until they get a broken build. And because they know the boss's moveset and everything about it and like slight blind spots, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you should just die 50 times to the boss to learn its moveset. What do you mean it takes like 40 minutes to get to the boss? No, it doesn't. What do you mean in a Dark Souls game it doesn't take you 40 minutes to run back to the boss? Yes, it does. Don't you remember in Dark Souls 2 when you ran back to the final boss? Every time you died, just running without any content back to the boss for like 2 minutes? It's the same thing. Is that what your parents also told you when they kicked you out of the basement, huh, developers? It's the same thing. Somebody's paying us not to have you. Do you think the developers made this game as a tribute to Binding of Isaac just so they can get it published by Nicholas, not realizing that Nicholas apparently publishes any trash that comes across their desk? What I find amazing is that usually publishers... The thing is, usually publishers... You know, they don't have a studio on standby. They usually have like a secondary studio that takes care of like translations, you know, they help with the translation. this Nicholas Publishment Studio seems really lazy, honestly. They don't quality control, they do nothing, they just publish random games. And I don't think they even have a secondary studio to check on the translation of their games. What, like, wow, what a privilege, honestly. You made Binding of Isaac by mistake. I'm pretty sure, you know, somebody else made it. You didn't, Nicholas. And he thinks he's so shit that he's just publishing anything that he sees and likes. Do you think Nicholas at one point said stuff like, oh, we fight EA? Do you think he's proud of that? Every other day is like, look at us, we're fighting Electronic Arts. That's right, indie developers fighting against big publishers. You know, it's the same thing with what's his name, the Maxis guy. Will Wright. He complained how much Spore failed as a game, without realizing that the reason Spore failed as a game was because there was internal turmoil between the two teams. One of them wanted to make a game, other ones just want to make a sandbox, and then we got nothing. EA literally had to step in and be like, guys, get over yourselves. Just build a game at the end of the day and get over yourselves. And Will Wright was like, nah! It's not like The Sims was already, you know, just dying under its own weight. With all the bad decisions we made. No, it's totally EA's fault that Spore failed. Nah. Do you think Nicholas goes around and is like, hey, look at our game, we let you publish anything? It's totally EA's fault that your game didn't get published, huh? Do you think they pride themselves on that? Bow of the Wind Spirit, man, wind on this. Why you change Bow to that immediately? How does it feel to know I'm a bully? I don't know, how does it feel to know that a game like this enemies literally track in front of you? And that enemies randomly spawn without your consent? And the enemies don't have a defined, like, attack range on their attacks. They can randomly attack as much distance as they like. I don't know, how does it feel, honestly? Like, let's ask real questions now. How about that, huh? Bleed? By the way, Bow of the Wind Spirit has -1 attack now. Don't ask me what that is. Okay, don't break my weapon, man. Oh my god. I lack materials and you lack a brain. Just like the developers of this game, you lack a brain, man. What is the gotcha element for? More like got you, as our parents kicked us out of the basement. This is all crit. I might go back to crit actually, but the problem is you want a bow that does multi-hit, so the crits have a higher chance of proccing because it's actually very low. Unless, like me, you had the Buddha build that was very good because I think I had a 100% crit rate with like almost 100% extra damage bonus, so like almost 400% damage. And I lost it! Because the boss kept on doing new attacks that I never saw, and they just delete you immediately because they don't have any cooldowns. What do I want for Christmas? A better world where developers, like when they were babies, they drank milk from their mummy's boobies. And they actually had like 2 brain cells to rub together. That's what I want. I want a world where people are good and clever. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask for, honestly? Apparently it is. What is it with me and milk? I never had enough milk in my life. I'm too stupid. Isn't it what Kubrick? Sorry, not Kubrick. What's his name? That German scientist. Freud, right? The guy was like, everybody wants to fuck their dads and moms. Huh? I literally have no idea what the arrow... What? Okay, what is this? Attack speed 0.1, and previously before that it said like -1, so I wasn't attacking with this. Increase movement speed by 1 while attacking. Gradually increase attack speed while maintaining attack. At max attack speed, increase movement speed by 5. Okay, I got it, but like what? Like, the first shot shouldn't even come out, right? At -1. This means he's gonna fire inside me. That's like self-insemination. Oh, there we go, with the fire boy again. The beautiful fire cat boy. Hopefully a bunch of reindeers don't rail his girlfriend or something. Oh, look at this, like a cannon of love. Oh, this bomb might actually be good. Can I get my cat boy? Reload all weapons. And I got a ghost girl with me. What does she do? Periodically apply frozen. Cool beans, man. You know beans. I love beans. Actually, I don't. I hate beans. Not because beans aren't good, mind you. I actually do like beans. I just don't like beans because of that other reason, which is like, you know, you go at night, you had a good plate of beans, and then the beans are like, fuck you, man! Wake up! Wake up, samurai! We gotta go to the bathroom! And you're like, man, just let me sleep! Have a rough day tomorrow! Nope, you're gonna stay awake the entire night, man! You're gonna shit your heart out! And I'm like, man, what did I do to you? The one thing I hate, honestly, is just like beans, the most powerful and at the same time, you know, regretful tool out there in life. It's upgraded immediately. Please upgrade this. Thank you. Finally, good things are happening to bad people like me. God, I'm so unfunny. This is actually pretty fucking good. Oh, the tornado with all the graphics I can't see. Oh my god, this is actually very good. This might be my actually new bow. With this, crit actually makes sense, even a little amount, because like I'm shooting so many loads on them. Also, the little ghost girl, my little Ona hole cannot be this Ona. Heaven's Guard, fire 2 quick arrow successions. Why are the girls wearing such little clothes in this game? Why wouldn't they? That's the only thing they have going on for them. Listen, as soon as it's a Korean game, okay, girls, they just can't wear shoes, they are in high heels constantly, they are wearing skirts. They're not even like barbarians that you can be like, oh yeah, they're wearing skirts for a reason. Nope, you know, least amount of clothes possible. Another bow for a storm. Fire 2 icicles in quick succession and applies frozen to enemies for 3 seconds. Maybe I can also make a free... I like how I'm getting like all these weapons with the different builds possible and I'm not getting anything that can synergize with them. I just love it. The game doesn't have like over 1,000... What hit me over there, honestly? That's embarrassing, honestly, developers. For shame, there was something that hit me and I just couldn't pay attention in time. Okay, as long as I turn into babies, that should be... What? Oh my god, I thought the little doll was attacking me! Oh my god, like... I think the doll is attacking me some... Do you mind? Like, okay, I can't say please put color in this game. It's almost impossible for me to see. Enemies that have full health, 10% crit chance. Or bigger arrows. Unless you one-shot the enemies with a big cannon at the start, I don't know what you'd be doing that for. I thought the little doll was attacking. How can I pay attention to anything, honestly? But wait, I don't realize how low my life was. Restore all health, increase attack speed while standing still. Upgrade great? What do you mean upgrade great? What do those words even mean? How are those hitting me, honestly? Shut the fuck up, developers. Like, for shame, man. Oh my god, developers, you honestly suck. This is not a game. You cannot tell me when I get maximum stacks of attacking that somehow it's like, no. Okay, literally, I gained maximum stacks on this. This thing here had maximum stacks. How was I not moving fast enough to avoid the things? Oh, fantastic. The terrorist build is back. Question mark on the blacksmith. It's like I don't know that's gonna be a blacksmith. Oh my god. What else would it be, guys? Come on. What are these hitboxes, my dudes? The player should have a generous hitbox, but the enemy should not. This is ridiculous. Oh. I got hit, I think, because my character... Why are you off screen and trying to shoot me? Like, fuck you, man, just die! There's another one that was blending in the background. Oh my god. But wait, did I get hit over there? Because my character was blinking at one point. Oh, thank you. This is exactly what I wanted. What? Oh my god, I can't keep all this on my eyesight, man. Like, keeping in mind that an enemy does... No, this is honestly too much. I'm mostly thinking like next run I'm gonna go back on normal, honestly. Fuck this. Even if it's too easy to be on normal, I don't care. Reduce attack range by 40 but increase arrow speed by 50 and increase attack power by 10. As if it's not short enough already, that's what she said. The additional damage to enemies with frozen status. Maybe finally I can do something here. I love repeating that stupid joke over and over again because that's how funny I am. It's a privilege to society how funny I am. I'm sorry, in a finished area, this thing just shot me while I teleported in. I barely got out of there in time because I was just spamming my button. Oh my god, this game is a disaster. Memory. Another tiny girl. I have to fight another tiny girl. Here's my memory. Memorize this. Bow of Ice Spirit. Is this the one that synergizes with something? No. So what synergizes with you? This is really getting to me. What is this game? It doesn't want you to have fun for some reason. Why? Also, there isn't like 200 items in the game. What are the chances that the game keeps on rolling all the bad stuff at the same time? That's what I love about it. What? The enemy's off the screen completely! Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I regret doing it like this. I honestly do. Like, oh my god. Look at the Zarudos, wow! Wow, I like how much DPS downtime I have like this. Oh, come on. Oh, look at all the chains! And then the fly ones. Are you... Yeah, excuse me? Hi? The orbs! That had to hit me right. That one thing had to change over there. Oh my god, please just die. Thank you. By the way, where's the charge? Icon. Gain up to 80% attack speed and charge speed, inversely proportional to remaining arrow count. Restore all health and reload all current weapons. Critical hits penetrate enemies. Gain up to 80%, so this means once my arrows are about to finish... Okay, what is 80% of 200? We're going by 20%, right? So basically, as you're about to deplete your arrows, you just gain attack speed. That doesn't make any sense. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna fire off maybe like 20... Not 20 arrows, but let's say between 20 to 50 arrows, depending on the bow. I'm gonna fire between 20 to 50 arrows 80% faster. What the fuck is that gonna do? Can one of you die? Also, I like how there's an enemy trying to off-screen me with the meteors. Yeah, where is he? Where are they? Okay, I guess I'll kill you. Where is he? Look at this guy summoning meteors from off the screen. Wow, what a bunch of shit, man. Oh. Oh my god. These are the... Did I get hit? Yes, I did. Wow. They're way too tanky, man. Does bleeding kill them faster? Well, it doesn't matter, actually. What? I'm this weak right now? Okay, this weapon is actually weaker. Sorry, I didn't dodge in there in time because I was very distracted by the fact that I just saw a ghost in front of me. I was like, did my little ghost find a boyfriend? And then they hit me. Also, see, because the developers don't want to copy Dark Souls, bleed doesn't do over time. It's like a stack into a multiplier. Increased movement speed. Yeah, I guess at this point I might as well take it, huh? Because I did reduce my speed at one point. Okay, Sanctuary. Sniper Shrine activated. Don't ask me what that means. Maybe it's so I can have an extra bonus on my weapons if a build requires it, but I don't have the ring or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's permanent, maybe it's not, maybe it's for area. Does it also stay for the boss? Because technically the boss is a different arena, you know? Also, good luck using melee weapons like this in a battlefield like this. I guess maybe use weapons, like melee weapons, if you can break the projectile build or something, I don't know. See, level 1 enemies, so they give me a chance at fighting back. Oh, but... Oh, I have a Relic Harmony! Oh my god, finally, a synergy! Oh my god, wow, what, that took a while! Increase movement speed by 20%, reduce time required for bow speed to reach maximum attack speed by 80. So never mind, this bow anyways had that other thing of the 80%. And you don't need to wait until you're almost depleted out of ammo. By the way, how much ammo do I have for this? Fully stacked, so that's good. Bow Flame of Spirit, Cursed Wooden Nameplate upon firing a charge attack grants Cursed Nameplate to a nearby enemy for 5 seconds. When enemy with Cursed Nameplate, the additional damage equals to 3 player level times 3 plus 3, so let's say about 33, and reduce their movement speed by 50 for 3 seconds. All that for 3 seconds. I feel like these numbers can be slightly higher, you know, just a hunch, call it a hunch. If the hunches were smelling me, they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing with this game, honestly? Why are you playing this game? Of course I got hit. It's literally impossible to react to those. You have to preemptively know the attack that the enemy might do. Oh! You asshole! Oh! Why am I shooting over there? Oh! Oh, she can keep on shooting while moving. Oh, look at the Mickey Mouse's strength. He's tired. The god is tired. The god of war is... Are you gonna attack? Are you done protecting yourself, you son of a bitch? He's still... Oh, there he is. I'm sorry, I was healing HP. How dare you, motherfucker, keep on healing HP? Don't even think for a second, man. Oof! 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 Go like the wind! I'm out of arrows! Bleed, gods, bleed! Oof! Dolce Gabbana died. Yeah, of course I'll move to next area. Oh, finally, I got over this boss. Oh my god, where am I going now? Oh no, the ruined heavens, they got ruined. Fuck me, this is just gonna keep on getting difficult now. Okay, how many slimes are summoning the meteors? The fucking fingernails of... I hate baby bats. Oh no, this was so much bullshit, man. You can't simply teleport them point blank on me like that. By the way, I should really have tested at the start if the enemies do contact damage or no. I still don't know if they do. I mean, some of them do, the spiky ones, but I don't know the other ones if they do contact damage. Fuck me. Okay, I'm gonna have to try you, I guess. You can't come after back after this. You want to enter. Yeah, what choice do I have? As if I could come back later anyways. Oh, the final boss? Wow! Maybe, I don't know. This is where the protection stone used to be. No, if only could restore the protection stone. Who's that? Says Tiff. She is the one who's saying who's that, even though she knows who this is, and technically it's the girl saying, yeah, mwah, perfect quality control, guys, perfect. That's the Apostle of Harmony, says Tiff to herself. Deva, she's the one responsible for the destruction of the protection stone. I thought her breast was exposed. Tiff, do you plan on following me to the bitter end? As I told you, I'm delivering Ira's will. You destroyed the protection stone and betrayed Ira. How can be Ira's will? It's unfortunate that you can't see beyond your narrow vision of order, says the one with the one eyeball. Ah. Oh, it's gonna be a shit show, man. Oh no, she orbed us. Also, I like how my icon is still on the screen, huh? The chaos controlled! I can sense the soul of Ira in the next one to you. Very well, I've been waiting for this moment. Prepare yourselves. Oh, look, she went Apostle of Harmony. See, she's harmonious. Am I doing it, Dad? I don't know. I'm avoiding any of these, honestly. Of course, multi-phases! Oh no, the orbing time! Oh no, she's orbing all over the place! What a strong orb girl! Look at all the orbses! Oh, she ultra orbing! Oh! Oh no! There's two of her! Thank you, Buddha! Who's attacking who, bitch? Hold on, doing knives, a knife run on her. Someone is trying to hit me. I also... Yeah? Oof! Are you trying to orb all over me? That was your boyfriend's job! That thing is gonna keep on trying to get me. Until I kill her, I think. Oh my god, I can't focus, man. You bitch, stop talking to me in the background! Did I do it? Would you like to... Developers, if I ever find you, honestly, with my tiny dick, the tiniest dick in the world, I'm gonna slap your face with it. What do you mean? Play the game on hard, that's our intended vision, do every hard thing possible. Half of the builds don't work, this, that, bullshit, 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 bullshit. Buddha is the only thing that saved me, and in the end it's like, hey, you defeated the final boss, I think. Would you like to watch the Deva cutscene? What the fuck do you think, man? Also, I can't remove my mouse. Sephiroth, is that you? It's now or never! Quickly, the protection stone! Yeah. Also, I have to press E here. Ah! Teva. It's over. We stopped Chaos from returning. Yeah, developers, you clearly were, you know, just too busy getting laid and making babies to bother putting 2 seconds of effort on your artwork. Where the mask is broken here, but not in here. Do you really think I'd have fought you if there was any chance you could stop my mission? The binds holding Chaos back have already been destroyed. Chaos will emerge once again. Oh no! Era! The portal! You can't stop Chaos with your current strength! Behold! Chaos returns! Please don't tell me there's another fight. That's impossible, man, with something like this. It's been a long time in the present world. Wake up, Yon!
Grandpa? Grandpa, I miss you so much.
Yon, I'm happy to see you again. Have you been doing well?
Yes, Grandpa. I met the apostles from the stories you used to read for me.
What did they say? Also, did they have cat ears and dog ears?
Very specific question, but yeah.
Cool.
Did I receive the power of Era? They also said Chaos has been let loose and I have to fight against it, but... I'm scared. I don't know if I can do it.
Yon, I believe in your ability to succeed.
Even though it's against the all-powerful Chaos?
You have a strong will than anyone I know, but will you allow this old man to help you?
Yes, of course, Grandpa. Together I know we can stop Chaos.
Together? So this is why we have Grandpa at the start. See, a man has to save the day. An old man.
Even she doesn't have the power to block Chaos.
By the way, the mouse clicks don't work here. I have to press E.
Huh? This light! Her cape!
How much do you pay for that cosmetic?
Ah, gotcha! Ah!
Okay, flashbang, we just went blind, man, with blue. What, she's a fully grown mature woman? Or like a fully grown mature man? What? Well, they definitely have a bulge now. Oh. See, this game is progressive.
Ah! Ira?
Did that little girl just fuse with the old man's body and made you like, wow, this is throwing some conflicting messages, actually. Is she into this?
How is it that you're here?
It's been a long time, Tiff. I know how hard you've been struggling to protect the sister world without me.
It was my duty. But I failed to uphold the peace.
No, Tiff. The failure was mine.
What? What do you mean?
Not on my buck, I'll watch. Ira has always impressed me. Even after the destruction of the stone, you managed to survive. I was a god created to oppose you. That means as long as you exist, I will as well. You'll be boring without you here, poisoning the peaceful world you have sought to preserve with the chaos. That's a match made in heaven. You mean hell? Wink, wink. Oh, what? It's a joke. What? What a stupid joke. But the cycle ends now. You think the humans will bear off without us? You know better. Let's enjoy our part in this madness. I know the root of order and chaos won't disappear. What? But humans will prevail in the end, even without us. Let's end this once and for all. Let's buck up. Whoa! The arrows of God! Ow, his eye! My apple! If it's that easy to defeat chaos, what was the problem? Also, wow, that, the attacking the eyeball specifically, that's extra insult. Honestly, over there, I thought you'd, like, control him and fight. I thought something cool like that would happen. Instead, no, it was just a cutscene, because I don't know why it transforms to the arrow back there.
What happened to Chaos? Sorry, I'm a stupid dog girl, I don't understand with my time here.
It has been driven away, but he'll return shortly.
It can't be. Ira, what do you mean earlier when you said the flare was yours?
I'm sorry for not explaining this to you before, Tiff, even though you have technically 4 ears. Deva, I know I asked you to do something that was very painful to you.
All I did was carry out my mission, Ira. What mission? You two baka idiots didn't explain anything to me.
By the way, what happened to Yeon? Did she just disappear? I was created from the prayers of all those under chaos. Since my birth, I wondered whether there was a way to save the world from chaos. I knew that even if we drove out chaos, it would come back right. It would come right back and wreak havoc all over again, just like my mouth to me. I asked myself, is there any way the world would escape the grip of chaos? But the truth led me to more confusion. Order came first, but living beings became bored and longed for chaos. That was when chaos was created, by the will of all the living things, the same reason as mine. See? The developers are making a sociopolitical commentary that people don't want boredom. That's what they made the boring game. When I found out the truth I couldn't understand, why would they want this? I decided to become one of them in order to understand them. Being human was terrifying, but it was also gratifying. I formed relationships, had a family, and learned what it was to be like them. I came to understand that there couldn't be joy without sorrow, nor order without chaos. When my mortal life came to an end, I understand what had to be done. I had to give humans the power to confront the true power of chaos and fight against it.
What? This doesn't make any sense. We're technically in a different dimension. It has nothing to do with the world outside. Also, there doesn't seem to be a lot of monsters outside in the real world, like farmers are fighting off and stuff, because the game developers don't bother animating to cutscenes. It's a whole thing, I understand, but believe me when I say all this. That's why I asked Deva to destroy the protection stone and release the binds that held chaos back. What? That doesn't make any sense. I know, it doesn't. Just like most Korean TV shows, it doesn't make any sense.
Why pick Deva? It must have been painful, but as an apostle of harmony, Deva felt the truth even before I did. If I killed Chaos or if Chaos killed me, the cycle would repeat again. What? That still doesn't make any sense. Don't worry, it does. But if living beings chose of their own will to destroy both, the cycle would finally end. Are you saying humans need to destroy order and chaos, even though they want order and chaos? And that's how it came to be? So you're saying you're overriding humanity's will of something that created all this in the first place? Yes. How'd that work? Wouldn't they just create another world technically? Like with the same situation going on? Just because we'll be out doesn't mean they'll be out. I don't think about this, but believe me, I know everything. That's why Yeon. Yes. Yeon is the one who'll be able to confront and overcome the power of chaos directly. Please don't tell me I still need to play this game. No, she must make her stand. Please. I thought we were over, man. My dudes, if I need to do all of this in one go, like this, it's way too long. What happened? Yeon, you must fight against the true power of chaos on behalf of all living beings in the world. Huh? It's the only way to end chaos returning to the world once and for all. Why don't you destroy yourselves? Well, no, we can't do that. We are still going. I hate this game so much, honestly. This is ridiculous. Is there a cheat engine for this game? I like how she has a face. Oh my god, the quality is so low. You had a hard fight ahead of you. I wish I could help you carry your burden. Thank you, but we must fight for ourselves to break the cycle. I'm glad that you please focus with chaos. You can reach chaos through this gateway. Okay, I guess I'm gonna look for a cheat engine, man. I can't do this, honestly. Fuck me. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is way too long. You can't meta progress. There's nothing. Okay, it's about skill, I get that. We all make those jokes. But oh my god, my dude. You can't pull a fast one at the end. Also, just restock me fully up. What's the big deal? Just restock me here. I don't understand, honestly. I literally don't understand what the problem here is. Like, even in terms of cutscenes, you know? You just, oh no, you hit me and stuff. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Just restock up the player. You know, give an excuse. Instead, they're like, here, you just get like 2 or 3 hearts or something. Did you even give me like a stack of arrow? No, you did. Wow, what a shit show, man. Do you want to go? Okay, when you say I want to stay a little longer, does it mean I can teleport? No, you can't teleport out of here, no? I remember trying to teleport from the boss, it didn't work. Okay, whatever. Let's just go, man. What an unfinished game. I just love how I called it at the start. It felt so unfinished. Yeah, there's one more level. Chaos Dimension Centre. Le Centre de Dimension. I don't have money for this. And I can use the blacksmith thing for free. See, the blacksmith was not important. Okay. Are these gonna be like boss rush modes I need to do? Oh my god, I think it is. You can sense a deep... You can sense the deep. Oh my god, this is so bad. Developers, this game... What are you guys doing? I don't understand. Developers, never again in your lives lie. Oh, I just want to say something. I want to see the developer. I want to see the developers of this game actually, like, finish this game. Look at all this thing you have to do. By the way, oh my god, this is ridiculous. And if you die, you have to restart. What kind of game were you guys making? I don't understand. Also, remember, they didn't give me like a full restack. If my speed is too slow, he can technically push me inside the thing. 10% arrow for all bows. Dark flame. Huh? Oh my god! Developers, go and fuck yourselves, honestly! I'm so happy I chose... Okay, Please somebody explain to me how I was close enough to the portal to teleport out. Please tell me. I was nowhere close to the portal to teleport. I was trying to pick up the heart. Oh my god, what a disaster of a game. Okay, let's just go honestly. I'm so happy I found the cheat engine, honestly. This game is not worth it. Oh, it restocks every time. It restocks every time after a fight. Except I'm not getting any gold, so what do I do with this? Remember, this entire game you have to play it on hard mode because that's the developer's intended vision. They barely replenish you. They barely give you money. You have to redo all the bosses as if you're playing Mega Man. Huh? New enemies, new gimmicks. By the way, can you actually run out of arrows maybe here? See, a gimmick boss fight. The gimmick here is that never at one point it was introduced in the game. Wow, this is honestly terrible. This game is honestly, like, objectively terrible. Because the game is so short, they're trying to do everything to buy time. How are the... My dude, how are the enemies not dead? See, now the enemies don't despawn when you kill the boss like other times. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not dropping the cheat engine. This is it for me. This is too much. The absolute arrogance of the developers to say our intended vision is hard mode when it's just buying time essentially. And it's an unfinished game. Like what's the sheer arrogance, honestly. Also, why don't you say which bosses I'm fighting? Yep, a new boss. A new boss, second phase. They want you to die here no matter what. Guys, if you don't want to play your game, just tell me. Honestly, I'd honestly not be offended. Hold on. Let's see how far I can take the charge. I think I can go 5 times. By the way, I don't think you dropped the... See, like my anime is. So dodging and charging doesn't drop it. And of course the arrow has to be really short because that's one of the features of the arrows I absolutely love, you know? Don't you love that part in King Arthur back in the day? When he's like, hey, Sir Lancelot, shoot your arrows. And he was like, no man, I can't, they're too short, it's a melee weapon. Or I can just shoot you, it's faster, man. There's a second phase to this boss fight. My dudes, this is not a game. What are you doing? This is not fun at all. The player doesn't have the meta progression to sustain this. Did I just kill the boss? Apparently my basic arrows had such a big crit multiplier there, they just one-shot the boss. I don't know, man, I don't know. By the way, I just love how everything is depth of field so I can't see the treasure in my heart. Learn adjectives and interjections and declaratives. A big nasty and small wood. You have to think about it. Prefer Merlin in the Marvel universe. Good for you, honestly, whatever. Oh no, the circle. By the way, were there bosses missing in the game so they just put it at the end because they didn't have any other place to put them? I feel like the level design should have been for the first time you fight the boss. Where am I? Also, it's a very long cutscene. I'm finally here. Yeah, I am. Only gained like 133 gold out of fighting bosses. Wow, this sucks. It was such a cop-out? It wasn't a cop-out. Okay, let me explain. This boss here had a level that is guaranteed to kill a lot of people. It's guaranteed to kill. They literally put a level like that in there. What is that about? That should be like the first time you fight the boss. This one, a gimmick level. This should have been the first time you fight the boss. And then here, once you enter boss rush mode, you just fight the boss. This one, maybe fine or maybe not. I feel like the first phase or the second phase, like, I don't honestly. This is an unfinished game, that's all I know. I'm calling it right now. The developers themselves did not complete this game on normal. Sorry, not normal, on hard. They did not complete this game on hard. I can confirm that. I'm pretty sure they're the type of people who reset the game at the start to get the best broken weapon. Honestly, fuck them. I'm declaring my duel to Chaos. What are they gonna look like? Okay, since I have cheat engine on and I don't really care about this anymore, I'm just gonna stand around and see what the attacks are. Chaos. Who's Chaos? Chaos is Chaos. Sees a giant eyeball. He revived. You must defeat Chaos. Okay, cool beans. And? Start. This is not happening. How are you supposed to avoid this? I can avoid this. How do you avoid these? Remember how slow my dodge reloads. Just remember that. I'm gonna show all the attacks this boss has. I just wanna see. Okay, this you can dodge. These are possible to dodge, and like especially if you use the thing, it is possible. This is viable. These are all good attacks. They're fine. This is okay as well. These are all okay in my opinion. I just want the Fibonacci sequence. That is force damage. Please show me. No, not the good ones, man. Show me the bad ones. That hit me. Those also hit me. Show the Fibonacci. I'm sorry, you just barely do 3 attacks, so I can dodge only 3 times? Can I run just upwards on those? Is that the secret? Okay, I have no idea how to dodge that. It seems like I need a higher speed, and it seems like this boss fight is designed with a controller in mind, specifically. How do you avoid those? They're way too fast for my speed, no? By the way, the music isn't playing. Like, oh my god, every single Nicalis published game has the same problem. The music stops playing after a while. What is going on with this publishment studio? Are they brain damaged? Okay. In case it's not apparent what's happening here, they are doing the Undertale thing. You know, in Undertale, what's her name? Undine? Like the fish lady. In Undertale, there's the arrow thing that she does, like up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. There's always one attack that a lot of people get hit by because she randomly does a down arrow, just like randomly in the middle of a pattern sometimes. I think it's maybe like the 3rd or 4th sequence, I don't remember. Here's the thing. In this game, they're doing the same thing. So like the pattern starts here, and then they inverse it, and then they inverse it again. Just as an extra fuck you that you need to remember in which part you are and how you're gonna rotate to spawn how it rotates so you can rotate the right way. This is too much. This is not a game, developers. Like, for shame, you guys don't know how to make a game. For shame, honestly. This is stupid. This game is very long. An average run takes more than an hour. I'm pretty sure you need to restart the game in the first 2 levels to get an overpowered setup. Maybe an early Buddha, I don't know. But this is not good at all. This is not good. I don't fucking know how you're supposed to do any of this without breaking your head. The hard mode is not viable as a game option normally, okay? It's so blatantly clear that you need to like keep on spawning at the start to get a certain build. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's so low quality because the music stopped playing. What the fuck is this, honestly? Nicholas, you're so privileged that you had the audacity to work with somebody else who actually made Binding of Isaac, because it's pretty clear your programming skills are a big fat zero when you don't realize what's something good and what is something bad. Sorry, not bad. Wow, this game really pissed me off, honestly. Do I just shoot the eye? Yeah. Honestly, I don't care. By the way, my character just got pushed backwards for some reason. The camera slightly jilted. Like a jilted lover. Oh, come on. You know there's a second phase, man. How is a player supposed to sustain this? LC Undertale moment. The time stop doesn't work in here! Honestly, this is the best weapon. Just get the wind weapon and use it for boss mode. Like with crit. And increase the amount you can carry. By the way, slow-mo doesn't work on this boss! 3 phases, this boss has 3 phases. I don't care, I made the right choice in installing cheat engine here. Look how much HP it has on hard mode! Why is the camera so close? It just sucked in arrows that are behind me and I can't see. What a disaster of a game, man! Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, I want to see how long the thing lasts, the music. The things are bouncing around off the screen sometimes. What the fuck is this, honestly? Oh my god, enough. What's the secret? Like buy time like this? Huh. It hit me, everything is hitting me. Okay, stop time works here, I don't know why. Oh, look at this Undertale moment. I can't hit the hands even though they have eyes on it, why? Are they gonna slam me? See, eyes are throwing perforations on each other. Oh my god. Is there more? Chaos, this is the end, I use cheat engine. Zaruda with low JPEG quality and compressed pictures and everything. No, it can't be. Ah! This is the final blow from everyone. What do you mean the final blow? You know what I mean? No, I don't. Ah! Ow! I can stomach joke like that. Oh, what a sad day to be alive and playing games like this. I love the embossed graphics. Oh look, she opened her eyes for all the horny people out there. We defeated Chaos. Well, actually not even me, cheat engine did. Uh-oh, the ground is trying to collapse. We have to get out of here. Did she say it or did she say it? I don't know. This light. Developer, this is not epic at all, just get on with it. Grandpa? See, you don't expect to know from the hair. Oh, I hope you defeat Chaos and I'm glad you have. I can find rest in peace as Chaos is gone now. It's a shame that I won't be able to see you again. What are you saying? We just finally met again. I exist because Chaos does. If I remain in existence, Chaos is bound to return. We cannot be disconnected. So why was Chaos trying to kill you? You know what, whatever. They clearly don't care about the story, honestly. Grandpa! Happiness exists and sorrow exists, Yaon. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Grandpa. I'll miss you. I'll miss you. I don't miss you. I love my arrow in the screen. Oh, look at her running on the side of a pagoda. What is this? This is such a weird... Developers, you do not have quality assurance testing. Oh, look at all the things we didn't unlock. Did they want me to grind to unlock all the waifus? By the way, they're all female, right? Yeah, they're all girls. Maybe this one is a boy, I don't know. Oh look, Baka happy, oh! All good in day's work. Victor never doubted with my help. I was on tech company that you don't open anybody else. You can always lean from me for anything. Finally, I can take a long nap. Oh, wait, but if God is gone, then what are you guys gonna do? Are the furries gonna invade our world? Well, the hybrid furries. What a beautiful day for a stupid game. See, she's happy that she won with cheat engine. Thinks wood. Era's wood. See, Era, arrow from both sides. It's like an yin and yang, except you hurt yourself if you play this game. Okay. Adventure, character 15. 1 hour 45 minutes. This is unacceptable. A roguelike game cannot have you go for 2 hours just to reach the final boss with multi-phases that you can easily die from. It's unacceptable, developers. And that's it, and I go back, and I guess I repeat life. Wow, this is such a boring-ass stupid game. It has nothing redeemable. Oh, I never talked to her, even though I did, so this was the my god, this is such an unfinished game. By the way, did I unlock all the characters? Yes, I did. Description. Maybe like something that is weak against, technicalities. No, unfinished game, unfinished game. It's an unfinished, messy game. By the way, you know what I love? This character is not an NPC, apparently. And look at all the relics that half of the time don't appear. What about blessings? Half of the blessings that didn't appear I didn't get. By the way, I have 3 things. You know which one I'm gonna unlock? Right? Is it Laura? That's her. See, big tits are tired. See, baka, big boobies. Been some senses I've been to the hall. How are you? What a horny. I feel like I've been singing for 100 years. What to kick nightmares? It's a plus of nature. I'm Laura. My friend is... Are you sleeping? My name is... Are you sleeping? Sorry, I'm still stuck in my dreams. I'm awake now. The text is a mess. I can't tell what the joke here is. Lightning Dash. Unleash the power of Laura to grant you on the power of lightning. The perform quick dash in the current aiming direction. What a stupid feature. During battle, Paru periodically grants Mask of Nature to enemy. To one enemy, this mark increases damage received by 24. Huh? Oh. Early access? This is an early access game still? Look at all the people that didn't tank in early access. Okay, whatever, just get me out. Okay. Era! A game by AB Soft published by Nicholas, and honestly at this point, don't buy any Nicholas games, they are the quality of bad. Honestly, it's a fucking disaster. This publisher of Binding of Isaac, by the way, the game was 4.5 gigabytes, okay, don't ask me why. Low-key, horny, useless game. I guess I'll take a look at the graphics, and it's a Unity engine, of course. We can take a look at the tarts. My favorite kind of tarts. I like how many frame rates they are for her falling, but not her running. X, see the entire arena, that's like... See, they copy and pasted the same thing over and over again in Photoshop. Instead of making a proper arena, but then again, don't see outside and whatever. Sprite harmony effect. A lot of 4K textures. Apparently, that's why the game was like having a hard time loading, because a lot of textures are 4K for some reason. These ones I can at least understand because they're sprites, but still, I don't know about the other ones. And apparently you can get level 3 weapons. I have no idea actually. Because there's 3 weapons here. Okay, so some weapons you can't upgrade, right? You can't upgrade. Okay, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. This bow I know this one. Okay, so some weapons you can upgrade twice, other ones 3 times. Don't ask me how, why, or why they didn't indicate anything like that. It's honestly amazing. The disaster. It's an unfinished game, clearly, 100%. Why is it called a Bowery if the patrons never use bows? I don't know, ask them. What are you asking me for, man? I barely survived this game. Oh, look at her, she's crying while barely wearing any clothes. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have any underwear on. Ugh. Oh, these were like beta characters then? Yeah, most likely beta before they redid some artwork. Oh, look at her, she's on her knees, good for her. I like how there's so many copy and paste of the same sprites over and over again, I don't know why. It's like some sprites they couldn't fill inside. So what, this is the current version? You don't have the previous version? Or maybe there's like Patreon DLC? Why was the cat so low quality then? Also see, she's also a cat. The cat loves a cat. Here's a little girl. We always gotta have a little girl, of course. Why not? So, Apostle Brave. Yeah, honestly, I can already, like, I called it at the start. This is an unfinished game. You could tell you're supposed to, like, fight the apostles and release them. Instead, they just put in grind. No, I said whatever needs to be said, honestly. Like, this game is honestly very, very bad. It's not good at all. It's not good. I thought I was being too harsh on the game. See, like, oh my god, just don't wear any clothes while at it, honestly. Like, who the fuck cares at this point? This is her. Angry Baka. Still the cat girl, you. See, lady. Being Baka. Did she have shoes on finally? No, she doesn't. Okay, I think that was another character. Are they not showing her? I don't know. A picture that I don't think they used. God, what a mess, honestly. This wasn't an avatar you could choose, right? No, she isn't. What were the problems with the game? The problem with the game, as I said, is that literally, on hard mode at least, when I was editing the video, 90% of the attacks are literally 30 milliseconds long. Okay? In case, as I said, in case people don't know, 30 milliseconds long of something is too short. Okay? A person can't react to that because the average person is 25 milliseconds just to react to something and forget about clicking, pressing mouse buttons, all that kind of stuff, looking at the screen, the visual feedback, the audio feedback. Forget all of that. With that, the accessory that you're using to interact with something adds another flat 5 to 10, depending on things. In case people don't know, your average mouse is shit, okay? Including your average controller. Your average mouse and controller has like almost 10 to 20 milliseconds of delay on inputs, in case people don't know. And that's not even counting for the screen or whatever with the visual feedback. The thing is, you need to buy gamer mice in order to have like 2 milliseconds of input. And the average screen is like, what, 5? Okay, whatever. Like, I'm exaggerating the problem, but the problem is, if the enemy's attack is 30 milliseconds, your average person with the average devices cannot interact with it. Okay? We don't have the reaction time for that. I don't know what the developers are thinking. So, the developer solution was we're going to have normal mode, except normal mode, for some reason, I don't know why, it's too easy, or maybe it'll be very hard at the end, I don't know. But that's not the intended vision of the developers. The intended vision is to play on hard. That is their idea of the game. And the problem is, all the other elements that work as normal games should, like you unlock characters in order to buy the meta progression, you don't, you have to grind for them. It's a game that you have to grind. And one important information about how to upgrade your character with a special crystal, in the tutorial they don't even mention it, hey, use the thing. Like actually actively use it. You're basically using a skill offensively to open a thing. When you should just press the E button. What is that about? But that's the quality of the game it is, and there's so many things that are like clearly not finished. The entire thing with a cat, and then the girl appears in the other world with a cat. And like they try to focus on the horny as well. Why? Who the fuck is gonna play this game and try to like it's a bunch of JPEGs. What you hornying for in this game? And it's huge, 4.5 gigabytes. Why? Do you have voice acting in like Korean, for example, but not in English? Is that a thing? The attacks like stack the screen all over the place, and it's not your character's hitbox, it's the little icon in the middle on your ovaries. There's a million better ways to represent that visually on the character. It's a mess. And like, it's pretty apparent if the developers themselves play this game, they'll never finish it. You know why? Because they're the type of people, they're gonna reset the character at the start until they get the proper thing. I wanna open up the Steam page. Let me open up the Steam page. And I love how on the final boss, on one of the turns, the audio stopped playing. Era. Okay. A character-based, I don't know what this means, a character-based. Because, you know, everything is character-based, right? Everything is character-based. You play as a character. I don't know what this means. I think they mean RPG, but the game doesn't have RPG mechanic. It's a roguelike. And here it is. So I don't know what they're talking about. A character-based shooter with roguelike elements. RA celebrates the artistry of the shooter fans called Bullet Hell Mostly positive. Honestly, it should be mixed. At 124, honestly, I don't know how they got mostly positive. That's a miracle. But I just want to say this, Nicholas, the Binding of Isaac publisher, one of the developers, not the main one, the loser one. I'm sorry for saying that, but it's true. In fact, this guy apparently said some stupid things about Binding of Isaacs, about how if you find secrets and you spoil it for people, it's like spoiling like filet mignon at a fancy restaurant. That aged real well, Nicholas, huh? That aged real well. You son of a bitch. Who even affords restaurants nowadays? Shut the fuck up. But this guy honestly publishes the worst games I experienced. Every single game so far had the same story, the same unfinished gameplay elements, the same rushed design of the game, and somewhere along the lines the music stops working. I literally have no idea what this publisher is. They have no quality control, especially with audio, or even the text translation. There's so many spelling mistakes in this game. Not spelling mistakes, but like context errors. Like there are things they're explaining that are wrong, or they just like don't actually explain it for real. They just superficially explain it, because I think the developers didn't know how to explain how to play the game. They themselves were not sure. But anyway, apparently it's an artistry of what shooter fans call bullet hell. This is fine. I can understand bullet hell, it's not made for everybody, especially for people like me. I prefer the Survivor's formula rather than bullet hell. Okay, that's fine, I understand that. But, my dudes, bullet hells are not roguelikes that take almost 2 hours, with cheat engine, by the way, to get the final boss that has like essentially 5 final phases with a multi-rush boss phase. What are you doing? If you don't have the meta progression, what the fuck are you doing? And on the last boss, my slow-mo didn't work on one of the phases. What that's about? And you have an entire level that you're supposed to dodge? That's not bullet hell. Bullet hell is not that. You can't tell me that final part was anywhere near bullet hell, especially if there are bullets that you can't dodge. Especially the entire dodge mechanic. The dodge mechanic is useless. I don't know what this is about. I have literally no idea what this is about. They implemented a dodge system that has a cooldown, has a massive cooldown. There are entire phases of bosses that if you dodge on hard, which is the intended vision of the developer, you can't dodge the phase. Basically, let me put it this way. There are sometimes phases in the boss fight where the boss will attack you 3 times. And the entire idea behind those attacks is you need to dodge. If you, by mistake, dodge once, okay? You dodge once. Before that phase, you don't have enough dodges to dodge. The dodge is so slow that you won't have the 3 dodges required to do the other dodge unless you have at least one trait that buffs up the dodge. At least one. That is honestly disgusting design. You don't design games like that at all. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That is honestly just so borderline, like ridiculously stupid. I've never seen such incompetent game design in my life. The other part, enemies, every single enemy halfway through the game has attacks that they throw at the player and they collapse on themselves. Or they will go backwards, sometimes out of the screen and really fast, all at 30 milliseconds. If an attack like is outside of the screen and yo-yo's back, the yo-yo point is 30 milliseconds. How the fuck is the player supposed to react to that? A player can't keep everything in mind on the field at the same time and 2 fucking yo-yos, and how they need to be accurate to pass through that. That is absolutely ridiculous. What the fuck were you guys thinking? The constant arena, that's also the danger. How? Bullet hells naturally did not have arenas be dangerous. That's a stupid design that started later on and then people fell out of favor. What is that about? They wanted to design like several areas of the game and they didn't know what they're doing, so they just went with it. And they decided to just put in a normal mode as their solution, but then they just went ahead and were like, well, yeah, but still it's the wrong way to play. Also, particles. Particle sorting. This is a 2D game in 2023, guys. You fail at particle sorting. In case it's not clear what particle sorting is, when there's an explosion and there's an orb coming towards the player, okay, the orb has priority over rendering the explosion. The orb is always on the top layer, the topmost layer, so it doesn't get like enemies and stuff. The player needs to see this. So many times in the game, there's an explosion. There are enemies. For some reason, the developers forgot to put them in the right sorting order, and the bullets are underneath the enemy or the explosion, and I couldn't see them. So many times in this level, I got hit in a corner because I was stuck in a corner, and there was a random orb coming towards me, hidden under an ice explosion on the exact frames. Oh my god, this is honestly like so fucking bad. The entire upgrade mechanic. This is a Korean thing as somebody who actually worked outsourced at the Korean studio at one point in my life. This is always such a Korean thing to do that I absolutely fucking hate. It's honestly disgusting. It's like bottom tier stupidity for some reason. I don't know if they have this feeling that they're better than everybody if they do this. Here's the thing, if it's a tutorial and you need to upgrade a weapon, the upgrade chance of upgrading a weapon in a tutorial is 100%. But here's the difference. Here's the difference between Western developers and Korean developers. Korean developers punch downwards with the RNG. Western developers punch upwards. In this game, for no reason, a single player game, you have a chance of failing to craft your weapon and upgrading it. For no reason. It doesn't add anything to the game. They could have made it more expensive, more strategical. No. Low, cheap cost where you can fail upgrading a weapon. I don't know why. I don't know what that even adds to the game. But, here's the thing. In Korean mobile games, always with the gacha and the MTXs and the potions they need to buy not to break the weapons, these things, they always start off at 100% on the tutorial weapon. After that, here's a fun fact. You might be thinking, oh, next level is 90% or still 100 on a basic weapon. No. As someone who worked and knows how things work, over there for some reason every time they just immediately go down to 50 or 40. And this game is exactly the same. 40 and 50 immediately, first thing. Why? It doesn't make any sense. It has no reason to do that. A single player game like this has no reason to have an RNG system where you might break your weapon for no reason and you have a chance of not upgrading the weapon, especially if it's so cheap to upgrade. What does this add to the game? Nothing, but they can't let go. They can't let go of this stupid punching down RNG mechanic in games like this that provide no service. Because they just put it in randomly because that's what they're used to. Maybe they try to make a online game. Maybe they tried to make like a mobile game and they tried to monetize it, but they couldn't, so they just gave up. Honestly, their parents should have gave up renting their basement to them, honestly. What a stupid game. Every single element of this game is a half-assed. Like the crit. I don't think you start off with any crit. Or at least it doesn't tell you. And then, crit is good, but on the crit weapons, it's bad. The weapons that crit are bad, the weapons that shoot a lot or multi-shot are the good ones to crit because you have a higher chance of critting. What kind of design is that? God, what else can I say? Like the walls. You can get stuck in corners on things. How? How is this even allowed? In case it's not clear, this here, with areas like this, what you do as a game developer, you don't make it a square, okay? You don't make it a square. Please, guys, learn how to make games. You rotund the edges, okay? You put a curve on it. So the player is always moving at the same speed. When they run into the wall, they never stop. Which, by the way, in this game you can do. If you run like directly here, it stops you. And then if you press diagonal, you're like frictioning. In this game, you should have put curves, okay? Like this is the arena, and you curve it. Don't do stuff like this, just curve it. The player can like curve around here. So they're never stuck in an angle, and you put it like out here from the edges, so they're never stuck hard on an edge. This is basics of game design. How you failed, I don't know. Good for you for failing at game design, I guess. It's not that hard, honestly. The levels are too small. They're either too small, like this, where they just put enemies that spawn all over the place with like shots that teleport invisibly. You have to kill enemies before they release their shots, slowly, teleport the shots on you. It's a whole deal. And not only that, enemies off the screen, off-shotting you sometimes. And if the level is too big, the camera is not far enough. They don't have any balance. The camera is way too close because they want to show the character, but it should be far. I need to see a lot of the area, especially if enemies are going to off-shot me. What is that about? Why are you calling this? Not only that, but enemies don't attack the player. This is the most important part. Enemies attack where the player is going to go. They're trying to track the player where the player is going to go so they get them, so the player constantly has to back out, this and that. Honestly, it just gets annoying at that point. It's not fun anymore. And enemies that don't do that, they're just constantly multi-shotting off the screen. Because here's the thing, an enemy that multi-shots is off the screen, right? They multi-shot in this direction accidentally, and you have these teleporting enemies here. You're thinking to yourself, holy shit, that multi-shotter might come here and multi-shot me again. They might actually one-shot me here or something. They don't one-shot you, but you know, they'll put you in a bad place and then you dodge and get hit again with the multi-shots. No! It's just an enemy randomly off in the screen, you know, minding their own business and just shooting everywhere randomly without targeting the player, and these teleporting enemies are all 100% active, like a Souls-like game. They don't have any cooldown on their AI. Honestly, it's a fucking mess. Also, the key system. The keys are cheap. You're always gonna get a key. You should always get a key. Why would you not get a key? Why are these rooms not hidden? Just do the Binding of Isaac thing. Why do you always need a key for this? The player is always gonna get a key. Like, why is this even a thing? I don't understand. What is add to the game? That's only part of it. The other thing, in this game, you can't synergize with anything. If you don't get a 2 out of 2 item, forget about the 3 out of 3. There's a very good chance you'll never find it. This game doesn't have like Binding of Isaac like 500 to 1,000 items. It only has a couple of hundred maybe, and you can never synergize. Because it keeps on rerolling the same thing sometimes over and over again. Why? I don't know. Because I think, once again, it's a Korean thing. The RNG is being weighted against the player instead of like everything actually being a real RNG, and you have all the chances being equal at everything. I don't know why, as if the builds are strong in the first place, especially near the end. Like, oh my god, you think that's strong? The entire arrow thing consumption mechanic. Honestly, this is a tragedy. I don't want this adds to the game. Just forget about this, honestly. Like what was this about? Just rebalance the arrows, rebalance them and make them all infinite. Let the player have fun. Reduce the amount of bows you can carry by like, just make it 2. That's it. Give them more slots for more items so they can synergize with something and have fun. But I guess no, fuck you, I guess. The entire shop system. You have too much ore, but you don't have enough money. But there's no way to like burn one resource to the other unless you see Crow. And not only that, but like you can't interact with the shop more akin to a Binding of Isaac formula than anything. Like, it's very limited. It's like they tried to do everything at the same time, but they did it superficially. They didn't actually understand the system. In Binding of Isaac, you have like the shortcut, the alternate places, the extra boss fights, the entire builds, like the cat build. You have this entire systems in places, the roles, etc. This game has nothing to show for it. And you know why I'm saying all of this? 25 Canadian dollars. This game on a non-discount, is 26 Canadian dollars. 26. It means it's 20 American dollars. This game is charging 20 American dollars for an unfinished game? This Nicholas publisher is trashed here. They keep on selling all these expensive games that don't have the effort put in. What can I buy for $20? No, seriously, without a discount. It's compared to Risk of Rain. I mean, I know it's compared to this, but come on, really? You're charging almost the same amount as Risk of Rain? You're charging, less than Hades? But you don't have 50% of the effort of Hades, do you? Death Must Die. A roguelike that is getting good reviews. It might be good, it might be bad, I don't know. But you guys are overcharging compared to this. Compared to Binding of Isaac, how many years of content does this game have? You're comparing yourselves to Binding of Isaac? You're charging more than $17? Okay, this is unfair, Vampire Survivors, but like, oh my god. You guys are charging like 5 times the value of Vampire Survivors. What else? Risk of Rain, yeah, okay. By the way, the original Risk of Rain is still cheaper. Dead Cells, almost the same cost as Dead Cells. A game that had so many years of content. You guys are going against certain things and charging so much more than them. Why? With what right do you have to charge that much? I don't know, honestly. I have no fucking idea, and apparently, let's see some recent reviews. This person liked it, but I'm not gonna say why, honestly. I'm not gonna insult them, but come on. The game is incredibly fun and pretty. You're in love with the gameplay and interesting storytelling, which, by the way, the storytelling is all over the place. It's not finished. There are like entire sections missing. Era is a hidden gem. And yeah, the sea character design is very pretty. We all know why they're here. I think this says it best, honestly. This feels like an abandoned game. When the developers didn't get enough sales going, because I think they have, what, maybe 1,000 to 10,000 sales at most? Although exponentially, the lower reviews you have, the lower sales you have, so maybe it's more like 100 to 500 sales. Honestly, whatever. I don't know what to say. Update history, discussion. This was their last patch, apparently, even though there was one after this as well. So apparently the chaos, the final boss's health was increased for each phase. Cool beans. They reduced the amount of energy regen you have. They changed the projectile. See, they made the game harder. And I can guarantee you 100% the developers themselves cannot complete this game. I can guarantee you the developers on hard, their intended vision cannot be completed by themselves. The developers would re-roll the game 100 times if they have to, until they get the one broken build they know that will steamroll the rest of the content. Because I'm pretty sure the runs are also seeded. So once they get the feeling for the right seed, that's what they're gonna use. Too bad they'll never get the chance to seed anything. Anything else? No. Okay, it's an abandoned game as per usual. An abandoned game. Remember, hard is the intended vision. That was what they want you to play on. So you never finish it. So you don't finish it in 1 hour and refund it. That was their original idea. Good for them. Oh, come on. They're making it so obvious. The developers didn't finish their own game. 999 arrows? Really, developers? Really? 999 arrows? You're making it way too obvious. You yourselves did not finish your own fucking game, man. Especially on hard, your intended vision. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. Yeah, this bow at the start. Fuck me. How did you afford that one, huh? Okay, whatever. You're in here for the pictures, pretty much. That's it. Nothing more to it. Here is a shmup. Wow, they're so desperate just to get anything with this game that they're not advertising it as a shmup. It's not a shmup, man. You guys are shmups. You know what a shmup is? Don't you know what a shmup is?